Anthony.
Claudine.
We are here today to talk about tax and reporting requirements for U.S. persons that live in Australia and Australians that live in the U.S.
Yes.
We often talk about FBAR's FATCA, Form 8938, very common issues, but there's issues that pop up that are specific to each individual country.
That's right.
Tax treaties, foreign tax credits, things like that. Now, Australia and the U.S. do have a tax treaty, but you're saying there's not a ton of benefit.
It's one of the weakest tax treaties around. We have had some guests on that about the treaty, people who are trying to get the treaty rewritten, because it is quite horrible from the Australian perspective. And it's difficult to talk about U.S. tax issues without talking about the number one pressing issue that always occurs in every case, and it's the Australian superannuation. It's really the tax treaty doesn't allow the deferral of income, even though that's tax deferred in Australia. So it's taxed on a year-by-year basis. And then adding to that is that there's this distinction between employee trusts, and that's something where your employer contributes 50% or more towards it, or a grantor trust where you contribute more than 51%. And that distinction will create an additional tax compliance that can be quite burdensome and quite unfair, really, when you think about it. So it's an issue that we wish would go away, but it doesn't. And this is one issue where there's some superannuation issues where the IRS has a disagreement about certain things. This is not one of them. They're quite sure that they're correct about this. So it is something that if you do want to come into compliance, your superannuation may need some significant work, and we wish there was some good fix to it. Hopefully the treaty is repaired soon.
Okay, so if you do have a superannuation fund, you could potentially have taxes due and reporting requirements.
Correct.
All right, good to know. Well, we've had many Australian clients and U.S. clients living in Australia in the past. So if you have an issue and you want assistance, we can definitely help. Give us a call at 888-727-8796, or you can email us info@irsmedic.com, and any information you share with us will be kept confidential. Thanks for watching.